أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فأما الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فيوفيهم أجورهم ويزيدهم من فضله وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْتَنكَفُوا وَاسْتَكْبَرُوا فَيُعَذِّبُهُمْ عَذَابًا أَلِيمًا وَلَا يَجِدُونَ لَهُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَلِيًّا وَلَا نَصِيرًا. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah An-Nisa Ayat number 173. In this ayat, Allah tells us about the people who got belief, who got iman, and then they started to do the good deeds. And those people, Allah said, at the day of judgment, I will give you the full return of your good deeds. Whatever you have done, you are earning. Earning mean like all efforts what you have done to do good deeds, those efforts will get your earning, mashallah, the best reward before Allah. Allah will give you full reward of that, and also Allah will add in it more than what you have earned, more than that. So because of Allah's bounties and blessings. So this is Allah's special favor to the people who have iman and who has done the good deeds, mashallah. So this way, and the people who were not slave of Allah, they were hesitant to do the worship of Allah, and they found themselves awful to do it. So those people, this thing is because of arrogance in them. So this type of arrogance will take them to the hellfire, and this way in the hellfire they will get to the painful torment, and no one will be helper to them, and no one will be their friend there. So they will be under punishment, painful punishment in the hellfire. We read this ayat, we will understand more better, inshallah. So Allah said, فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. So the people who believed, وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, and they have done the good deeds, فَيُوَفِّيهِمْ, Allah will give them full أَجُورَهُمْ, their earning rewards. What have they done efforts, they will get the full reward of their earning. وَيَزِيدُهُمْ, and Allah will add in that min fadlihi, with his bounties. وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْتَنْكَفُوا, and those people who were hesitant to be the slave of Allah, to do the worship of Allah, and they were hesitant to believe and to do the good deeds. وَاسْتَكْبَرُوا, and they were arrogant. فَيُعَذِّبُهُمْ, then they will get the punishment, azaban alima, in the form of painful punishment. Wala yajiduna, and they will not find lahum, for them, for themselves, min dunillahi, except Allah, waliyan, any friend, wala nasira, and any helper. So in this ayat Allah tells us, فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ فَيُوَفِّيهِمْ أَجُورَهُمْ وَيَزِيدُهُمْ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْتَنْكَفُوا وَاسْتَكْبَرُوا فَيُعَذِّبُهُمْ عَذَابًا أَلِيمًا وَلَا يَجِدُونَ لَهُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَلِيًّا وَلَا نَصِيرًا. So Allah said, so the people who believed and they have done good deeds, Allah will give them their rewards in full and grant them extra from His bounties. And for those people who were hesitant uh, and, and arrogant, and Allah will punish them with the painful torment, and they will not find for themselves any friend or helper except Allah. So in this ayat, Allah tells us in the first part, where is like the people who have iman and they have done the good deeds. So they will get the full reward of that. Whatever they have done efforts, they will get the full reward of their earning efforts. So in terms of mashallah blessings of Allah and bounties, they will get so much mashallah reward, more than that. What was their reward? Allah will give them more than, how much more? Allah knows that. How much more Allah will give them? More Allah will give them rewards. And because they were slave of Allah, and they were and the worship of Allah was favorite before them, and they were obedient to Allah, and this way Allah will they are deserving the Allah's bounties and blessings, and Allah will give them additional reward. Like whatever reward they will have, Allah will give them more than that. So this way, so be careful, try to have iman and do the good deeds, and don't destroy your good deeds with bad way, and then you will repent at the day of judgment. Like some people, they can earn good deeds, but they do like something which makes their good deed to to go to get zero reward, because the good deed will is replaced with the bad deed like this. For example, when you are spending money for Allah and you become showy person, you have to show before the people that I am giving so much to the masjid or to some person, this is like a needy person or something. You are showing that show, you become show off, you show the money that I am giving this charity or something. So then when this show off will make your rewards zero. So actually your intention is good, you are giving some money just for Allah. But when you are giving it to make show off, then this show off will nullify your reward. Same like this, Allah has given you the rizq, and you spent that to those people, to those things which are not needed. So same like that, Allah has given the rizq, you got rizq halal, that is the good thing, you got it. But you spent that one in sexual activities, in sexual indecency, and some other clubs and other cinemas and movies and other things, or some other types of like sexual and entertainment or something like this. You wasted money in that. Your earning was halal, it was very good, but what you have done, so you spent that one in haram purpose, this make nullify your risk also. So same like that, so you are having option, like for example you were having option of rizq halal, but you were not making it enough for you, you started to get bribery. So it means rizq halal was also coming to you, but you just making it aside, you started bribery also. So you have nullified your risk, put in that some haram inside this one. So what you will get then? Punishment there. Some people, they cheat others, deceive others to earn money different ways. Haram. The risk, they make it haram. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man ghasha falaysa minna." A person who is cheating others, that person is not from my ummah. Some people, like you can see, they are just to make their own desire so much favorite, they prefer that one to the desires of Allah and Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they do like that. So it means when you prefer your own desires over desires of Allah and Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, automatically you will go into shirk. You are good, like you are having option to do, to prefer the Allah and Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam desires, but you preferred your own, so you have done reverse to make you go into shirk, to have done a bad deed. So this way it was, for example, you are talking with someone who is poor person, and it is on you that you can talk humbly with that person, a soft way, but you talked with that person arrogant way, like you were, like you made the person to feel that you are the proud person, you are the prestige, you are respect, and you are it was like the person, he must do it, you are the top, you get some protocol from that person, but actually that is poor person, and you are not becoming humble and not becoming soft with him to talk. You are trying to be arrogant with that. The good deed before you, that you must have humble, and then you will get the benefit or good deed, but you become arrogant, the good deed you replaced with the bad deed of arrogance. So this is your position. Same like that, someone was talking with you, and in talking he becomes angry, and you become angry also. Then you started abusing that person, and you try to fight with that. Even it was good for you to have a tolerance, but tolerance were a good deed, but you left that, you started abusing, and you fought with that. So automatically you are the person who replaced good deed with bad deed. This is the thing. Similarly, sometimes the women, they are not to make their husband happy, and they try to use their own tactic. So this way they are doing this deed. They make their position before Allah and Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to make them angry. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that when a woman who is wife, she must look at the husband in this way that the husband becomes happy. But if the woman is trying to make her angry, and every time it is the habit, then automatically she is doing the other way. But she was having the option to make him happy, but she has not doing that. It means she is getting the bad deed, sin. She will getting sinful act. That is the thing. So this is something like a and some people, you can see, Allah has given so many things. They are not too thankful to Allah, but they try to waste the whatever Allah has given blessings. They are wasting in different way, so they getting the sins also. So same like that, you were having the chance to speak the truth, but you tell the lie. When you are telling lie, automatically your truth that was in your command, you were in your capability, you were to do that to earn the good deed, but you have not done. You are doing the telling lie, so that you replaced the good deed with the bad deed. So this is your choice. You have used your own choice to replace bad deed with the good deed. So think now. Same like that. Sometimes you become dishonest. Honesty is also in your grip, but you are to replace with this honesty. So that is the thing. Sometimes you have done a promise according to Sharia, but you are not to fulfill that. But you are having capability to fulfill, but you have not done that. It means something good deed was in your command. You are not doing that. You are getting sins also. Relationship like with your uncle, auntie, like other relatives. Allah said in Holy Quran, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said that you are just to patch up the relationship. If they want to break up, you have to patch up. You are not to break it, but you are trying to break. It was under your control to make them close, but you have break it up. So it means the good things was under your grip, but you are getting the sins. So this is you replacing good with bad deed. This is the thing. Same like this, some people they even the respect and regard of Allah is the supreme, because Allah is the greatest of all. But sometime when you are in love with some person, you praise that person more than what is the praise of Allah. So that time that person get the status of your Allah. Astaghfirullah, nauzubillah. Because you are that time you are according to your mind, the praising of that person becomes more than Allah. Astaghfirullah, nauzubillah. You must keep in mind that you are doing shirk then. So this is also happening, and mostly in social media and other things you can see this is also, these type of examples are clear now. And mostly some people, when they go to some type of a person who is like Peer or Maulvi Sahab or something, and if that something the person say do that, and they understand that person is better, and they are not to request Allah, they leave dua and go to that person. So dua is actually is a request before Allah to fulfill your need, but they leave it, but they go to the person to request that this is my problem, please solve it. But they are not to, even if they are sitting, they are request Allah, Allah will solve also. Sometime no problem, you are allowed to have a to go to the good person to request for dua, and that is also good thing. But if you make a habit like this for everything, you just leave Allah and just depend on that person, so then as you are doing shirk like this. Same like this, like if one orphan that was under your custody, and you are just to look after the property or something that was owned to the orphan, but you were not protecting, but you occupied that. So that good deed was under your control, but you have replaced it with sinful act, because you occupied the property and other things which were belonging of the orphan. So think now what you are doing. Same like thing this way, like for example in your house something was not used, not usable, so that is lying like there, and someone came, he said I need this thing, please give me just for today, I will give you in the evening. But you are not giving, he want borrowing that, you are not giving to that. In Surah Ma'un, Allah said وَيَمْنَعُونَ الْمَعُونَ, and that person who has something which is lying in the house that is like a spare, that is no use, but the person is not giving that one to other person, not borrowing that, so not giving, not borrowing, so this is the other sinful act you are getting also. Same like that, Allah has given you the money, and you are, Allah said you are not to spend it like for those things which are not usable, and you are not to be miser also, and take the like in spending in the state in between, like this. But if you are taking one side, you are replacing the good deed with sinful act. Same like that, if somewhere you have done tawbah astaghfar, and after that you have to fulfill tawbah astaghfar, but you are not, you are starting again sinful act again, so it means you are cheating with Allah. So think now this, like your parents, they are old person, you have to respect them and give them good place and respect, and whatever you earn you can give them food and look after them, but you are not doing that. You understand your parents as a burden, So, and some people they prefer their wife over the parents, but the parents they are the first right, wife is the second after that. So you have to prefer the parents. So this is the other sinful act. The people get that one. So they are not to look after parents, they are looking after their wife. So this is other problem. They understand parents as a burden. So this is the thing which is a sinful act. These sinful acts we replace ourselves like this. So this way we have to look after what we are doing. So many other examples. I gave some example to understand. Similarly, you can see the people who are just to follow like the footsteps of their parents. If the parents were wrong, then they want to be wrong also. They are not to look that one also. So the main thing is that the first of all we have to look after, if we are Muslim person, we have to look after Quran and Sunnah, we have to understand Sharia, we have to act upon according to that, and we can learn, understand the big books with so many volume or something. You can say physics, chemistry, biology, and other so many math and other things we can learn it. But Holy Quran is one book. We are not to learn that, we are not to understand that, and this way this is our problem, the big dilemma for that. So we need to understand this, and this way the people who were, you can see the some people, they are not to follow what Allah said, they are just to follow their own desire. And like the Christian, they follow their own desire, like they made Isa alayhi salam their own God, but God is Allah. So Allah, in the previous ayat you already have seen that Allah said, because Isa alayhi salam, he is also the slave of Allah, he is messenger of Allah, he love to worship Allah. And why you are loving to worship Isa alayhi salam, who is in love to worship Allah, you must worship Allah also. Why you are making Isa alayhi salam as a sharik, as a partner of Allah? Astaghfirullah, what you are doing there? So this way, this is Allah is telling us you must be careful. And some people, you can see, they make statues and they can worship that one also. So Allah say, what you are doing, look, statues, they are not giving anything to you, but you have to look at, some people, they make the statues of some personality. And those personality, if you go in deep, those were favorite before Allah. They were worshipping Allah also. And like the people in the Makkah, the mushrikeen in Makkah, they were understanding the angels, the Jibreel and other angels, like they are the daughter. They were thinking that they are believing they are the daughters of Allah. Astaghfirullah, na'uzubillah. And Allah said those angels, they understand themselves slave of Allah, they are obedient to Allah, they love to worship Allah. Why you are not to love to worship Allah? Why you are going to worship those angels, those statues when you made it? Like in India, you can see they make the statues, they worship that one. How is possible they can give you everything? Allah is the owner of each everything. So everything is under the control of Allah. So Allah is the king of all kings of the world. So this way, so we must understand the only worthy of worship is only Allah. So this way, the people, Allah said, وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْتَنْكَفُوا. So those people who feel hesitant to worship Allah, and wastakbaru, and they become arrogant. So because they feel it is like they become arrogant, because this is arrogance, like you worship of Allah. Allah is the greatest of all. Allah is worthy of worship, and they are not to worship Allah. This way they understand some other. So this way, this is called arrogance. Arrogance is this one also. Like for example, if someone is worshipping Allah, he is a poor person, he is a weak person, but you understand this person is at a lower level. Even in Quran, Allah said, Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. The person who is superior, supreme person, that person is that one who has more taqwa. But you feel the person is lower level. This feeling other person lower level, it is called takabbur. It is called arrogance in you. So this is production of arrogance, like how it is in you. And those people who have this, and they will get the punishment for yu'azzibuhum azaban alima, the painful punishment they will get. Wala yajiduna lahum min dunillahi waliyun wala nasira, and they will find no any friend, no any helper in the hellfire, so except Allah. So this is the Allah's warning to them also. This way, be careful. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a person in his heart understand himself big, and then in his movement the person try to show the arrogance, and that person at the day of judgment when will meet Allah, Allah will be so much angry with that person. If you are just to look at Surah Mu'min, or some other name is Surah Ghafir, ayat number 60, Allah said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الذين يستكبرون عن عبادتي سيدخلون جهنم داخرين. The people who are hesitant to, or having arrogance to worship Allah, so Allah will place them in the hellfire, so at the day of judgment, so they will be getting this punishment also. And even in one hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the person who has even little bit about the grain, if a takabbur or the arrogance in him, that person will go into the hellfire. So this is, and even a person who will have a iman like a grain, that will go into the paradise. So this way, the takabbur or arrogance, even it is little bit in you, so that will take you into the hellfire. And in other hadith, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said that the people who are having takabbur or arrogance at the day of judgment, they will be so small like ants, and they will be under the people's feet. So this will be the position of those people before going to the hellfire also. So this way, we have to be careful. If we want to get, what is the opposite of takabbur is a humbleness. You get to be humble person. How it comes into you? Just first of all, you try to look after the people. Be first to say salam. Say assalamu alaikum first. It will kill your arrogance, and also you just look after the masakin, give them food, and these things I am telling you, these will bring humbleness in you. And like you have to attend the funeral prayers, and move with the funerals, and also the people who died, go to their relatives, and also look after the needy people, and the people who are the elders, you have to respect them, and talk with them politely and softly, and also make in your life like humbleness and softness, and all the hardness you have to leave out. So then hopefully then humbleness will come in you, inshallah. And this way, and remember the death, and that is also, and Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you remember the death and also recite Holy Quran, mashallah, this will erase all of your bad deeds from your heart, and then you will have a soft and polite life, and nice life, and pure life, and then you will get to Allah's blessings also. So try to be good person, and try to be the slave of Allah, and love to worship Allah, and try to fulfill all the requirements which are needed to fulfill the rights and responsibilities towards Allah, rights and responsibilities to the creation of Allah, so that we should get success in this world and the world hereafter. Allah give us tawfiq. Ameen.